Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, good afternoon. Guess what? Man, we're going to be on the PR42 pig roaster, 42 inches long. Get ready to set up to do some jerk chicken. Let's look at the jerk first. And then I'm going with some Kingsford. So here we go. We got some good jerk. This is 40 pounds of jerk chicken. And this has been marinating, guess what, for 48 hours. So I know the flavors are all the way through to the bone. All right, so let's check out the 42. I love this thing. So I haven't used it in a while. It's usually in my barbecue trailer, but I wanted to pull it out. I got a pull-out drawer where I can pull it out and put more charcoal in there to refuel. But usually I don't have to because I put enough fuel in there and it's very efficient. Okay, so I got 2 racks. This is an additional rack that you have to buy as an extra. Okay, so it comes with a diverter plate. If you're going to do briskets, I don't know, briskets, whole hogs on there, butts, chuck roll, you name it, any kind of cuts of meat has been on here. So I'm going to set up to do a direct cook. So I'm going to take out the diverter plate and we're going straight over charcoal. So I'll bring you guys back when this is all set up. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, we got some charcoal in there. I am using some lighter fluid. We're going to have these ashed over, and then we're going to put the meat on. So it's going to take about 15 minutes. We're not going to do a fast grill jerk chicken. You want to take your time, but you know I want that grill and wood taste. I'm going to add some charcoal and some wood on here, hickory. All right, so let's go ahead and light this up. Okay. So, and we'll be back about 15 minutes until these get nice and ashed over. I'm gonna go ahead and put the grates back on, and then we're gonna put 40 pounds of jerk chicken on here. And then I'll show you guys how it's set up, getting ready for the smoke. So it's gonna be a different setup because I'm not doing a low and slow, a night cook, which is a total different concept. So if you want to check it out, check out my videos, my YouTube page, and just go to my playlist, PR42, Meadow Creek PR42. You'll see everything. All right, guys, hey, here we go. Hey, that's perfect. The way I want my briquettes, you know, so I did use my weed burner to speed up the process, so that helped out a lot. So we're going to go ahead and spread all this out nice and evenly. And so if you're wondering about my rack, okay, this doesn't come with it. This is something I cut to fit, you know, so because it does come with a divider that you lay your charcoal straight on this right here. But I found out that, you know, most of the guys who have the PR42s, they make their own charcoal grate, because that way your charcoal doesn't smother out when it's cooking. So this makes for a better efficiency when you are doing long cooks, because all your charcoal is going to burn. So if it's in ash, it's not. So, but does it work? Yeah, but sometimes it could be a pain. So that's why I have it. So that looks good. Let's go ahead and put the grates back on and put the chicken on. That's my old handy dandy machete I used to take with me when I was being deployed down to Iraq. Ooh, this thing been through some things. Look at it. All right. All right, guys, so we get ready to put the chicken on, 40 pounds of jerk. So I got all my vents open, the top and the 2 on the bottom. I'm telling you, this PR42, you got to watch it because it does get up the temp really fast, and that way you can go ahead and set your temp and your target temp. So the left side is wide open, and then my slide grate is wide open too. Okay, so, but man, I don't smoke this thing with probably 16 pounds of just material. I can get probably 12 to 14 hours, you know, just slow burning, slow smoking. So here we go. Let's put all this good stuff on, all right? Oh, look at them beauties. So we're gonna go meat side down first. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my wood in there. Hold on a second. There we go, we got the wood in. Just 3 pieces, you don't need a lot. Let's go ahead and bang these out. And so these some big jokers too, man. These mugs are huge. Now, My Pitmaker Grill Meister, that's a 48 inch. So that bad boy can hold a lot of meat. So I'm not gonna do all this. I'm just gonna put a few, then I'm gonna bring you guys back and let you see the load up. These jokers are big. Look at all that good seasoning. Look at that. Cool. All right, hey, there we go. We're good. We get ready to close it up, and we're gonna rock probably around 250. I'm gonna let this grill for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and do my first flip. And so we'll probably do a total of 4 or 5. And then once I get the color, we're gonna put all of the chicken up top and let it continue to cook. So on this jerk chicken, you can see where I did a lot of splits, broke the bone inside on both sides and did some slits so all that marinade can get in there. Okay, here we go. Let's close it up and we're gonna leave this thing alone. All right, guys, hey, here we go. It's been about 20 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and flip the jerk chicken. Doesn't matter how it looks, we're just gonna go ahead and flip and then come back in another 15 minutes. Let's see where we're at. That's it. And so guys, we are doing direct grilling on the PR42. Look at that. I might take this top rack off since I only got one quarter leg in there, just trying to make it fit in there. As soon as the chicken starts to shrink a little bit. Oh, look at that color. That's 15 minutes. That's why you gotta flip at least every, some people flip at 5-10 minutes depending on how high your temperature is. So up top, it's been rolling around 235. So I know on the bottom, it's probably a little bit higher. Everything is looking good, so I'm pretty much getting an even cook across the board. Okay. All right, guys, hey, there we go. Ooh, that smells good. So I went ahead and took off my top rack, so it made it easier for me to fit. So they got that wood is kicking up right there, so we're just gonna move these pieces over. That's looking good. That's looking good. Let's close it up. All right, guys, let's do a sneak peek. I still got another 10 minutes before I flip. So this will be my third flip. But I want to check it out before I do. Oh, there we go. It's getting there. We're still kind of raw at the bottom, so I did slow it down. But that is looking really good. So everything has been flipped skin side down. That's great. And this is just vinegar and water. That's all it is. Oh, it's kicking up, so I gotta close this. All right, matter of fact, let's see what temp that we're in. Because we're gonna go to 170. That's kind of cracked. 154, just check right in there. 146. Okay, so I am going to be putting my second rack back in there so I can have everything up top so it can continue to cook kind of slow. I just wanted to get the color. I wanted to get the skin where I need to be at. Let's check the bottom. Let's see. Let's check the skin. Okay. A little bit more. Let's check over here. Look at all that good juice down there. Okay. So that's the big one. So I'm going to flip this one back on meat side down. So probably over here because it's a little hotter, I'm going to go ahead and go meat side down again. Let's move this one over here to the cook. Perfect. All right. And we're going to stack it so it can get all that good juice hitting the coals. Get some of that steam up in there. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that one just came straight off. We just go ahead and flip everything. That's all right. It's perfectly fine. So I'll probably do 2 more flips and then put my second shelf in and slow it down. Oh, I gotta have it right there. God almighty. That is good. PR42 direct grilling. Alright guys, hey, this is the last video, the last take. So it is at 250, holding right there. It's going up just a little bit, but we're gonna move the meat all the way into the second shelf, and then I'm gonna shut down some of my vents so it can continue to cook with all the juices hitting the coals. All right, so we still got probably another, I want to say 30 minutes or so until all this is done, but that's really looking delicious. So we're going to move everything up. Look at that beautiful color right there, still sizzling, good skin. So this has some good heat, not that overpowering heat where you can't enjoy it. Okay, so you know we still got some red right there, so that's why we're going to have it continue to cook. Matter of fact, I need to make sure I put it meat down like that. So I'll fix that in just a little bit. So we're going to have meat down. I just want y'all to look at the color right there. Stack everything up in here. I cannot complain about the PR42. So you ain't got to rush. We got one more down there. Cool, that's a big one too. Let's move these small ones up top and put the big ones at the bottom, just like that. Look at that. 40 pounds of jerk chicken going direct on the PR42. So let's spray it. Let's get some steam in here. There's vinegar and water. Now, if you got some beer, you can throw some beer on there, but I don't drink. Let's get this right there. Woo, woo. Let's see. Oh, I'm wrong with my. Gotta clean my lens. I don't know. Anyway, that's delicious. Goodness gracious! All right, guys, that's a wrap. I'm just going to shut down some of my vents so I can hold it probably around 235. Okay, that's already closed. Halfway mark on the left side, so we are good. Blessing to you, and I'll bring you back on my next cook.